Another beautiful day down here on the farm. We're down here in the high tunnel again, and we're going to try to get this cleaned up today. So I did actually pull a few of those white posts up by hand, so hopefully they're loose, and that'd save like hours of work. But anyway, first thing we got to do is cut these strings that we had supporting our old tomato plants, and it's pretty easy. I just go through here. We've got a pair of industrial scissors. Let me go on the other side. And just whack them. I come to the other side, and then I pull them out. That way they'll pull out of the any kind of plant, dead plants that are down there. So see how easy it is. So we're gonna go through. We got 4 more rows to do of this. I've got my help down here with me today, so we're gonna get this knocked out. Then we'll come back and we'll see how these poles pull up. And when we get all these pulled up, we're gonna yank this fabric out of the way. So we got a big day going. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. On the other side, all we gotta do is pull the fabric. I don't think we gotta do, it's not gonna be that hard. So we're gonna do the hard one first. All right, we're gonna get busy, and then we're gonna throw it all in the bucket of the tractor and take it to the trash. So we're gonna got half, and probably takes about 30 minutes a row, what you think, at least?
At least.
And so that's an hour. So we got half of them. We've got 2 more rows to go, hopefully. I don't know why these things are so hard to pull. I don't know, but we kind of probably want to get away from this, and we'll I don't know if we talked about it or not, but we're going to put pots in here. Do kind of a hybrid hydroponic system. So just when you get that tractor in here, it just compacts this soil really bad, and so we're going to try something different. All right, we're going to go eat lunch, and then we'll. Allison's sweating, so she needs to put on a short sleeve shirt or something.
I'm dirty too.
And she's dirty, and she just took a shower.
Yeah, I took a shower before I came out.
All right, we're gonna eat lunch and get some other game plan. We'll be back. We got them all pulled up. It took a little longer than we thought. It's 4 o'clock right now, so we're gonna go eat supper. We already ate lunch. You've seen that part. Then we went and got us had to go into town. We went and bought some new mattress. And Took a little longer, but some of these things are hard to get up. We got them all, so we'll come back in the morning. So not the end of the videos, end of the day. So we'll come back in the morning and finish this up. I got a new thing to pull these T-posts up with. This one right here. I tried to put a rope on it and it wouldn't budge. So I got a new thing. We're going to try it out here, and I'll show you that. Alrighty, we'll be back in the morning and hopefully get this. I hope all the hard stuff's done. So that took a lot of time and energy, and that's one reason we want to go to these pots. And right here's our pots. Probably do a whole video on this. Here's some of them right here. 3-gallon pots. We got 100 and I mean we bought 140 or something. And they're 3-gallon, and we're gonna fill these up with a potty mix and put our tomato plants in it and grow them in this. We're gonna try it. We're gonna rip all this out. This is fabric. Of course, we'll use this now. I'll use this on watermelon, so we're not throwing it away. We're gonna kind of level it out, put new woven down permanently. And this is something we won't have to do as hard on. That's what we're hoping to do. All right. Then yakking, she's ready to go. All right. We'll see you in the morning. Another great day down here at the farm. We're back down here at the high tunnel. We'll try to get this pulled out and cleaned out today. Had a heck of a time trying to pull these out. Yesterday I broke 2 ropes, so went to Tractor Supply and got this T-post puller. It says pulls T-post with ease. So I'm gonna find out, and got a chain here I found up in the bowl. It's just a piece of chain, and I got it hooked here. And I think this just goes over. The chain goes through. It hooks in there. Try it and see what's going to happen here. I'm down here by myself. Allison's under the weather today, so it might take me a little longer to get all this pulled out, but that's all right. Next hot tunnel, I'm gonna pull out and we'll pull them back in. But I got a till and a mend and all that good stuff. So we'll go grow peppers over there this year. Let's give it a try. see it suck that tractor down? All right. I actually got to pull through, and I got 2 down here on the end. I'll have to turn around and come back and get these. I got 3 here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna move the camera out of the way, and I'll show you how I hook up the fabric, and hopefully we can pull this thing out. And maybe it won't be so bad. All right, let me go get those 2 down there. I'll come back and get these. And I think I like that thing pretty good. It seemed to work. I wouldn't ever got this one out of there with a rope. Ain't no way. And it wasn't. It was only buried about that deep. I mean, it wasn't even down in there. Man alive. I don't know why this thing got so tight. All right, let me go get those, and then we'll hook up and try to pull this fabric out. Got all my posts pulled. Got everything out of the way, I think. And I pulled this back a little bit and cinched that rope around it. Got it tied to the golf ball. So, got tied to the tractor. I'm gonna pull this out, and hopefully, usually it balls all this debris up, and we'll get it out when it goes outside, and we can scoop it up. I'm gonna drag it on up to where the watermelons are. Look at this. Back in the day when I used to hit golf. All right, I'm gonna get the camera set up, and we'll see what happens here. And look at all that debris bowed up right there at the end. Dadgummit. I think it did do that last year. Now I remember. That's when I had that little tractor. So that's the first time we really missed the little tractor right there. So anyway, we'll get it. It ain't no big deal. All right, let's hook to this one. I'm gonna move you over here, and we'll see how it goes. So what do you think? It already looks better, don't it? I got a big old pile of junk up there, but that'd be easy to get, I think, with my tractor. I was rake it back and scoop it up. Or push it out, I think I did. I think I raked it all back and I ended up pushing it out and push it up to the burn pile. All right. I'm tickled to death. We're way ahead of schedule from previous years, because usually we take this out and then we have to till and all that and get right back ready. But this is February, so I gotta, let's see, I got the rest of this month, March, probably April 15th we'll start looking about putting tomatoes in here. All right, while I'm set up, let's go do the other one. And I don't know if I'm gonna film it. It's the exact same thing. It'd actually be a little easier. I don't have to pull it up there. I'm just gonna pull it straight out, and that'll be like we usually do. I'll pull it out, and then I'll till it and amend it and all that good stuff, and get ready for peppers, and then we'll pull it back in and get it set down. So I'm gonna flatten this out eventually, sometime next week or two. It's kind of rough. I don't know why. I don't know how I'm gonna do it exactly, but I'm gonna get it kind of smooth and straightened up, and we're gonna put permanent woven down here. Well, we say permanent. That system we use might not even work. All right, let me go get that cleaned down. I just got a couple water hoses to move, and we can hook to it and pull it out, and I'll show you it after we get through. And that's the one over there now. We'll walk over and look. Kind of looks bad in there now, but ain't got a lot of stuff in there. We ain't got no stakes or anything. All I gotta do is some water hoses up there and a couple of sprinklers, and we'll get this pulled out, get it cleaned up. Oh, but this is the one that I can't remember, it was last year or year before last. Me and Allison was down there pulling some back by hand, and I looked down there and there's a snake down there, probably 8 to 10 foot long. Probably one of those cobras from India. It stood up, was going to stack us, and I said, "Run, run, run!" And of course, I was already up to the house before she even got out the thing. And she said, "What was it?" I said, "It's a big old snake." I said, "I'm glad it didn't get you." I don't think one under there now. Hopefully they're not. It's February, so I gotta just figure out which. I gotta pull that side over there first. All right, I'm gonna move these water hoses and get hooked up and get it pulled. Okay, I got it cleaned out, and I hope I recorded some stuff, because I just noticed it was on photo instead of video. Oh boy, I need to check that real quick. This one didn't take very long at all. It wasn't bad. I still got a lot of debris up there, but I can just pull it out and take it up to the burn pile. I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm doing it now. I'm covered in dust. I can't hardly breathe. I got so much in my lungs and stuff. So really dusty. If I was thinking about this every year, I should have watered it down and then done it. Never think of it till it's too late. But anyway, got both tunnels cleaned out, and this one's really in pretty good shape, real good shape. You can see where we walk and where we plant. So I'll run my little tiller down through there, till that up real good, and let it sit for a little while. We'll mend it, and I'll bring y'all along for that. Mend it, and we'll till it again, and bring the cover back in, and then we'll plant some peppers. Pretty exciting. Appreciate you farming with us. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Share with your friends and family. We need to grow. We can't grow without your help. And we really appreciate everybody watching and spending your time with us. Support your local farmer. We'll see you down here in the farm in the next video.